Welcome to the last section, everyone. In this section, we will see how we can create our own functions on Excel. To do this, we go back and insert another module. I will call this UDF. We call this a UDF because it's a user-defined function. Now, we don't want to write sub because we don't want to create a macro. We want to create a function. So we will write function, and let's write a simple function. Now in Excel, if you want to find the square of a number, you will have to say D7 into D7. Let me just remove this once. Okay. And you notice it multiplies 40 by itself, or you can even write hat 2. And this gives you 40 to the power of 2, which will be 40 into 40. Makes sense, right? Now imagine that you wanted to do this without having to write the formula, but in a way that you could have written equal to maybe square of 40. Now Excel does not have a function called square. It does have a function called square root, but it doesn't have a function called square. What we want to do is to create our own function. So we will say function square, and we will say range as variant. Now remember, variant is just a data type. You don't need to bother too much with it. If you have done the reading properly, you would know that a variant data type is the most flexible data type that can accommodate any type of data. What we want to do now is to say that range is equal to range into range, and then square is equal to the range. So think about it. We have multiplied the value in the range, which is 40 by 40. We are calling the new result, which is 1600, as the range, and then square is nothing but the range value. Now this means that when I write equal to square, you will notice that despite the fact that square is not an inbuilt function inside Excel, we have added it to the Excel library. And when I select the number, I don't have to do anything else. I press enter and it shows me 1600. Very cool, right? And that is how you create a user-defined function. Now, obviously, user-defined functions are more difficult to work with because they will require a little bit more coding. But for simple examples like this, where you want to do quick calculations and you don't want to write a formula every single time, you can write user-defined functions like this. Let's just search for a function online. So I'll quickly search for VBA UDF convert number to words. Now this is a code that is available on the official Microsoft website. Now this is a very large code, so we don't need to bother with the length. We'll simply copy the entire thing. I will come back and paste it here. Now you notice the name is spell number, and let's just make sure that everything has been copied properly. Just give me a second. Excellent. Everything seems great. So the function is called spell number. Let's see how this works. Now imagine you have some numbers with you. So some random numbers between 100 and 10,000. Imagine you wanted to convert this into words. So 1449, 9439, 15, and let us say 154. Obviously, you can't do this using a formula, but now that we have a function with us, we can simply write spell number, and in a single function, it will convert our numbers into this. So it says $1,449 and no cents. So if I had 0.48, it would have said and 48 cents. And the best part is that if the number changes, because we have written a UDF, the result will change dynamically. So unlike a macro which has to be rerun every single time, we don't have that problem anymore because we can simply write another number and the function gets updated automatically.